Hello friends, my name is Theo, and today in this exciting Media Media tutorial, we're taking a look at a sort of Matrix-inspired, dark, gritty, sci-fi type look. This will be great for all of your, gritty, post-apocalyptic, hacker-style short films. So without further ado, let's hop into Davinci Resolve and get started. Here we've got this clip of my buddy David mixing away at Ocean Way C, who's hanging out there, and I said, hey, this would be cool for a tutorial. So I got a quick clip of him pretending to be working hard. But anyway, what we're going to do with this is make him look like elite super hacker. So just going to select our first node here and bring our gamma way down. Just a whole bunch. Now I wish if I was actually shooting this area back here would not be lit up. But, have your DP do that. This is just off the cuff. Anyway, and then I'll bring my gain up. And here we're starting to get our luminance where we're wanting it. It's going to be a pretty contrasty look, which will be cool. The next thing we're going to do is make our lift go a little bit blue, green, cyan-y, right about there. Sort of a typical cinematic type feel. But then we're going to push our gain, aka highlights, a little bit yellowy. And then our gamma a little bit orangey. I'm going to push our gamma a little bit too far to the orangey side because I'm going to hop back to our lift and bring it back down to the greenish side. I'm going to be basically fighting with our lift and our gamma to make sure we still have some sort of resemblance of skin tones going on, but while keeping our look gritty and cinematic and hackery. I might even change, Gain we're going to keep yellowy. Going to hit Alt-F to give us a little bit bigger preview. And now this is looking pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is go over to our curves and go to luminance versus saturation. Do it right here. And we're going to bring our shadows way down in our luminance values just to really clean things up. I'm going to bring it back up to be reasonably saturated pretty quick there. Bring our highlights back down. We're going to do our best to get rid of a lot of saturation in the shot because we want it to be, a little bit matrixy, a little bit military-y, pretty gritty. That's looking pretty decent. We could maybe bring our gain up a little bit and gamma down a little bit. That's looking pretty cool. And maybe even since we've desaturated stuff a little bit more, we can push our shadows just a smidgen and fight it a little bit with the gamma. Let's see what happens if we bring our gain this way. Nah, I don't like that. So now I'd say we've got our primary look looking pretty good. I'm going to hit Alt-S to create a new node. And in here, we're going to go over to our qualifiers and then create a linear qualifier. Let's make this so it's selecting about half the image. We're going to darken this side because right now you can see composition wise our luminance is all off with this, stupid thing we don't care about. There's a wall back here being super bright and David's lovely mug just being in shadows. So we're going to just bring our gamma down a little bit. And one thing I saw happen in the Matrix a lot, which is what I'm loosely basing this look off of, is there'd a lot of times be a vignette and it would sort of go towards the greeny bluish so that like the actor's skin tones could still be good, but you can still get more of that sci-fi feel. So I'm just going to bring this down to be a little bit greeny, maybe desaturate it just a little bit. Right about there, looks good. Then I'm going to hit Alt-P and create a parallel node. I'm just going to give David's face a little bit of a pop of brightness, soften this guy out, and then bring our gamma up and our lift down. Let's see how that's looking. Pop over here. We'll see that without it and with it. So now it's a lot more balanced of a shot. Let's see the whole grade before and after with Alt-D. So before, after, I think that's a pretty cool change. The last thing that we'll do is go up to color, output blanking, and make this 2.35 to 1. And then just go back to our first node and reframe this just a little bit, tilting it down. There we go. And a little tip, I like to do all of my sort of resizing and moving around in this first node just because then I always know where it's going to be. If you're, doing it in this random, set of parallel nodes, you'll never know where you're going to be moving stuff around, especially because it doesn't really tell you down here what's going on. So I think that is a pretty sweet little look that we got going on there. Very dramatic. And, I'd be fine to use that in a gritty sci-fi hacker short film. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. No matter what, leave your feelings down in the comments below because those are always lots of fun. If you want to see more Media Media stuff, be sure to subscribe to the Media Media YouTube channel. If you want even more Media Media stuff, be sure to check out the website, www.mediamedia.com. We've also got links for Facebook and Twitter down in the description below if you want to see what's going on there. Got little, updates from time to time. if you want to just, stay connected. Once again, I've been Theo with Meester Media. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.